Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1! That's not captured. What? Stupid. Stupid filter setup. Doesn't matter. We are going to finish the Gilded Cage. Which is the second to last case in the main story, I believe, if I saw that correctly. So yeah, I'm curious as to if the theme comments I've read were true, that you basically choose who is right or who is wrong. In which case we have, well, 3 potential candidates. The elephant itself, which obviously did murder him, but if quote-unquote premeditated or not, basically forced to or not, we don't know. But judging for the evidence we have, it is highly likely that someone shot the elephant. Then we have the lady in man's clothing, which I'm kind of biased against, so we are probably choosing her. And we have the professor. Last time I already explained why I think the professor is the least likely one. He's constantly surrounded by other people, so if he were to leave the thick side, they would know. Yes, we didn't ask around about if he left the scene or not. We should have done that if we were a good detective, Sherlock. But, yeah, still. I don't think he would lie about that, because, as I said, he's pretty much constantly under watch. While the yachting champion, Paul, just gonna call her Paul, was not at the race where she was supposed to be at. She is the one with more connections to the underbelly of this town. So the probabilities are pointing towards her. That is why I would choose her, personally. But let's find her first, I guess. I found one part of it. Actually, not because I intended to, but I played a bit earlier, and that's why we're in the middle of the city, by the way. I finished some side cases. Let's see. The Ghost of the Past is... oh, no, that is the one, that one. Dave's portrait. Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, the bar fight, which we collected from the police office last time, from the map they have outside. Finished that. The soldier was convicted as the murderer. Then the string theory, the violin that was stolen, that was also last time. Then we picked that up. I found it for the guy, and we actually got that violin. I can't play it though. And Ah, right. We also started a bit of Cordona's stories. Well, I did. I went looking for more info on a friend, Matthias, which was convicted on charges of theft. He also confessed to murder, but we found him, well, Sherlock found him pretty much half beaten to death, and he has never seen him after, meaning this Inspector Mitchell, who was the one that questioned Matthias, is probably the one that forced him to confess to these crimes, meaning this dude who died in the arms of his family murdered a kid and got all the glory for finding a murderer who wasn't the actual murderer. But yeah, sadly, that is quite common. Convicting someone just to, I don't know, get something out of it. Did I turn the volume down, or is it just me? Settings? Audio? No? Okay. It's still pretty quiet for you guys, though. Oh, now it's getting louder. Okay. Ah, right. And I found the third book. It was at the dig site, as I thought, but I didn't find it the first time. So I looked for it again in my own time. Right. Hunting Goliath. I found the sturdy fabric. We'll have to go back to the house and collect the perfume and get the foghorn from the whatchamacallit, workshop at the yachting whatever facility. But where am I currently? Let's see. I am at Cordona's Chronic because I wanted to go for this. Right, okay, let's go for that first and then go to the main thing. Is that Cordona's Chronicle? Yeah. On my way. Milady.
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Alright. Russo. Now, section front page. Period. 10 years ago. Article he wrote was published in the local newspaper 10 years ago. He claims it was on the front page, but I should check other categories as well. Commoners? Please select. Yeah. Okay. Current events. Deselect Silverton. Ah, there we go. The scandal at Silverton. Many of you, dear readers, are familiar with our proud military force. How far and wide the victories hold safe we feel under their protection. But what if I told you that here on Codona corruption festers within our distinguished Marines? That for years they have turned a blind eye to smugglers and slavers and got rich while others suffered. Yeah, well, that is sadly the norm. A decade-long investigation has uncovered this seemingly unthinkable truth. After careful consideration of the facts to follow, no reasonable man would conclude otherwise. Let us start at the end. Written by John in Hector Jacobson's stead. Who's Hector Jacobson? What?
The editor here is a quack, putting my gripping corruption investigation on the 4th page. We can't tolerate such disrespect, right, Sherlock?
Yes, John. You know, I'm starting to remember. We wrote it somewhere in this building. Let's find where.
Sure. Why do you keep writing or doing stuff in the building that I'm looking it up in? Did I miss something? Ah, there we go. Hello. There was
a military parade that day. Everyone was there, so we had the office at our disposal for a while. Still, it's a miracle we weren't caught.
An underappreciated masterpiece was born here. You recall anything else?
Working on this machine felt right. We almost ran out of ink ribbon, but somehow we knew it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. I found a folder with approved stories. John, it wasn't the editor, it was us. We swapped the article on the 4th page with ours. Curious.
Okay, what else? There we go.
We had a suitcase. It was soggy and filled with notes and clippings. I remember it was important somehow.
Is that all, my friend?
John, no, wait. I'm missing something crucial. The suitcase, where did we get it from?
Okay, Sherlock, focus on it. What can you remember about it?
It felt wet and slimy, as if it had lain in the water for some time. Yet the insides were surprisingly intact.
Yes, right. And I remember the sound of horns like they use at the industrial sites. It must be somewhere on the Silverton coast.
I can recall the smell of fish. It was so strong I could taste it.
Ah, I think we were near one of those fish warehouses, big ones.
Oh, that comprises the entirety of my memories on the subject.
So, we are looking for a fish warehouse on the coast of Silverton that stands right on the water's edge.
It seems so, my friend. I am sure I will remember the place when I see it. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see, Silverton is up here. Jackie. Let's just say basically here. Ah, okay, it was because of the memory. I wanna ride a horsey. Okay. Baby little girl, turned short, I was exactly where I left them, struggling in archives. There are far more interesting activities than digging through the archives. We could be drinking or exploring, but who listens to me. Only a couple of minutes and we had the right papers in our hands. I almost wish it took longer. Barely had time to put my feet up. Okay. Do I have a fast travel point? Of course not. Doesn't really give me any further. And where is it? We're gonna mark it there. Lady, out of my way. Thank you. Exploring is the way to go, right? Hopefully I'm walking the right direction. Looking good. Huh? What up? Where's that pink stuff? Oh, it just didn't load in yet. How are you? Okay. I'm gonna leave you to it. Have you found something, John?
Your mother said there was an entrance to the old Greek catacombs somewhere beneath this church, but it collapsed long ago. Too bad.
Can't. Why did I get it from that? Nobody knows. Okay, now. What was that again? That archive? Info penny, right? No, not that one. Let's guess. Of course, there's a bridge behind one of Constance. Hidden a coin. Jacob's Memorial. Okay. Doesn't seem to be the bridge I'm looking for. Nah. Okay. Back to Child of Jonah. Back up the stairs. Yeah, that's it. Am I? Oh yeah, okay. 1 second. Where's that antique dealer? Oh, that is downstairs. Maybe something like that earlier. Yeah. Where are you?
Exquisite furniture for your home.
Ah,
My goods will brighten up your house.
that's it?
Enjoy your purchase. Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present. Refresh your interior. Pick what you like.
Did you get something new in as soon as I turned away? I doubt it. Okay. Now let's just continue walking. Ancient cannery. Out of me way. Warehouse. I probably walked past the points I was supposed to be at. Well, I set my mark at, I should say. But, oh well. Where's the next water? I'm wondering when I'll get attacked for being in policeman's clothing, but doesn't seem to be the case. That they randomly attack policemen. But it would be fun to see if they not only start talking if you are in the right clothing, but also are more hostile against you, stuff like that. I don't think I'm walking the right way. I just keep running. Okay, where am I right now? Map. Yeah, I'm now in Miner's End. Let's go there again. And see if we get any reactions out of Sherlock. If we are closer to the water. Last time we went left, so this time we go right. Somewhere in Silverton, near one of the fish warehouses on the water's edge. It can pretty much be only this one, right? Not this one, but the big one here. Sherlock, come on. This has to be it. Are there any other warehouses close to the water? I haven't seen one. Sherry! Come on. What is this sibling? Zeppelin? What are you doing up there?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'll help the police however I can.
Fish workers claim that the western bank of northern Silverton has a gradual slope that would accommodate warehouses right on the water. Hey Erica, how you doing? What did he say? Western bank of northern Silverton. Western bank of northern Silverton. Northern Silverton? Western bank, so here? Okay. There. This way.
How do you do?
I can't even go there. Hey. Is there a way that I don't see? I'm doing alright, just suffering from the heat. About an hour ago, I came back from a walk with my dogs. We weren't even out that long, but because it's 35 degrees Celsius here, it was so hot. And as soon as I got back home, I noticed that it was close for me. I was apparently really close to blacking out just because I didn't drink enough. I really only noticed when I got home and my face was fully flushed and I saw some black dots in my vision. I was like, okay.
What's up?
Maybe that was a bit too long for me, but now it's alright. But tomorrow, supposedly 38 degrees, and I so don't want to go through that. Just thinking about it. No. Supposed to go. We're back here again. Ah, it's alright.
Hello.
We'll have to get used to it. Because climate change isn't real, right? No. Okay, now let's try that again. I'm just in the middle of nothing. How do I get there? Am I that blind? Like if I go back and try to go... No, there was... I probably should. Well, I have a bottle of water always next to me. Almost always. But I am someone I need to who has to constantly remind herself to keep hydrating myself because I am really bad at it. Every time during my time taking care of the elderly, I was like, yep, I'm gonna be one of these ladies who constantly say, I had enough, I don't need any more. Just because, I don't know, I can keep eating, but I can't keep drinking. Although no, that's also not really true, but it is kind of easier for me to eat than to drink. Ah, are we finally at the right...
John, this is the spot. Let's see what we can report.
Okay. We can do it. So, you want to talk to me? Turkish gardener, unfriendly, gathered flowers recently, okay. Sir, I want to talk to you.
Could you help me?
I'd rather you stopped asking questions.
Okay, so... time for... Ice Cream Man.
Help me, please.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
It all starts near the shipwreck in Northern City. Ah, did I choose the wrong one? Oops. This one.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Hi. Pisces tricky. What the? Oh. Let me get him.
My head is
Başım çatlıyor.
I love how they're willing to talk to him in his ice cream dress because it's a worker's dress. He's one of them now. What am I looking for? This suitcase originated from somewhere in Silverton near one of the fish warehouses on the... Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. I see, I see. We found
We found a rope tied to one of the books. We pulled and a suitcase emerged. How do we know where to look? What am I missing?
a book.
This doesn't seem relevant. Brown algae. We were specifically looking for it. I think we saw it on someone nearby. I think I can remember where.
All right, lead the way.
What? Oh, right. Follow the path. He is the most fancy of them all. They both are. John is as well. But Sherlock was best, you're right. I hate that I can't run in concentration mode. Okay, who do we have here? It was
It
nice.
was night. We saw a man with ink-stained fingers and a notebook. A journalist. His scared look and hasty steps smelled of adventure. We followed.
How does one smell of adventure? And how does adventure smell?
Another man appeared. He was casually dressed, but his haircut and posture revealed him to be a soldier. The journalist quickly changed direction.
Oh, nice. That's why. What are you streaming? Or what kinds of games?
Another disguised soldier cut the journalist off. He was cornered. We hid behind the barrels and watched.
Eh, barrels? What barrels? What barrels? Ah, barrels.
The three men argued. The soldiers demanded something from the journalist, but he refused. Their words grew louder and someone pushed the reporter.
He stumbled and fell over the edge. After one horrible yell, he hit the ground. The soldiers vanished. We waited to be safe, then went to him.
Yeah, he'd be dead though. How do we get to him? What? Am I missing stairs? No. Walk all this way back just to go to. Yay!
What's up?
Okay, back to concentration mode before I miss it. Could be around here. Right. Eh? Bit further? Here we go. Blood soul? What?
Blood was everywhere. I was in shock, but you kept your cool.
Oh, nice.
You noticed that his shoes had a layer of salt and brown algae stuck to his leg.
Those men demanded something from him. I wanted to find out what was so valuable as to kill for. And so we did. Made it public.
The journalist Hector Jacobson. People built a memorial after his death. That might be a good backdrop for our picture. Let's find it.
What? Memorial? Following the memories, I've arrived at the place where it all started. There was a body, a journalist by the name of Hector Jacobson. A memorial in his name was later built. I don't know where it is, but it's a prominent landmark in the city. I should visit it. If you don't know where it is, how is it a prominent landmark? What? Suitcase origin. And what part of the city are we talking about? Ah, here? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Whoop. And time for me to lose the way again. Horsey. I guess down we go. where's this statue? This memorial? Ah, this one?
Hector Jacobson was killed for his story, yet it still came to light. A lesson for those less noble. You cannot bury the truth.
I think here is a good place for a picture, Sherry.
Yeah. Okay. Not good enough? Don't you want to be on it as well? No? Sometimes I really hate this picture of it thing. Ah, I think I got it. Did I? Yeah, okay. Now, looting the loot? What? Ah. Now, let's go for hunting Goliath, which was my plan the whole time. I just wanted to finish that. Whee! Goliath, I'm sorry. Well, I played it for myself on PS4, so I'm not sure if I would do it the next stream, but there was or is supposed to come out the newest version in September. That I might consider, but yeah, the perfume. Ah, wrong side. Hey, we had that already, right? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so far not really a thing I would play right now. Okay. It's a new chapter, so yeah, where's the perfume? Hello? Hello? Perfume? Did I collect it without knowing? Help. I practice which can be used to. Eh? Where's the perfume? It was right here on this desk. But if it's a new chapter, yeah, then... But then I would play it in one go. Start from the old one. I just thought they were just re-releasing it with better graphics. That's why I didn't really touch it. Am I stupid? It was on this desk, right? Huh? Lady, do you have the perfume of your father? Right. It looked like more of the first game, so didn't really look it up. Buddy, do you know where the perfume is? I've taken it can be filled with gas. Right. Okay, I guess we'll go for the popcorn first then. Let me out. Ah, there's the fast travel point. Let's go. If the popcorn is also gone, I'm gonna be angry with the game. I know I didn't collect it. Then I'll have to look into it if it's really something new added to the game. There we go.
It might fool an elephant.
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Oh, so it's automatically collected because we did the analysis? Ah, okay. Game, you could tell me that. Miss Nini works at the intersection of Knight Road and Trinity Way in Scolaggio. Ah, the one by the police station, right? Yeah. Thank you.
How do you do?
I hope you don't mind that it doesn't show up. It's just if you have it set to private, it won't show up as a notification. Some people wonder, so. But you probably know, since you stream on YouTube yourself. Miss Nini, where was your door at? Wasn't it here? What? Hello? It's in the intersection of Knights and Trinity Way. Ah, there we go.
Good day,
Lewis.
madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But what sort of doll? A child's doll, such as my great niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand. Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Animal, a passionate, perhaps amorous animal.
Ah, Signore, you talk in riddles. I am an old lady who's seen it all. Tell me what you need.
I need a life-size elephant.
A life
I think
size.
Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you that it's a masterpiece.
Well, let's not waste any time.
What? How are they going to... Okay. What am I even thinking? It is a game. Of course it's not going to show up. I would love to see them carry that life-size animal plush through the city everywhere to where Goliath is. Okay, Goliath is around here, right? Use the coal gas shut in Gilden's yard. What? Ah, okay. Oops. I was... trigger happy. This balloon is still up. Nobody's... okay. This one?
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So you're a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Yeah.
Are we ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Play teasing trumpet? Play submissive trumpet? What? Play tempting. You like raisins, how do you feel about it, Dave? What?
How could anyone resist?
If I told you that you had a nice trunk, would you hold it against me?
I knew a lady once who said just that.
Teasing, let's go. If you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable. Oh, that did the trick, did it?
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
Here I am. What were you? What? What were your other two dishes?
Take
Okay.
your time, Sherry.
Let's do the teasing one again. Oh, it doesn't
That
change.
deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
No. Okay.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
Goliath found. Oh, the poor dude. Poor baby. Oh. Okay. I'll look at you. So there definitely is a dart involved.
It injured itself while running through the forest. Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman.
Can I? Why isn't it? Ah, there we go.
There's something in the needle. A feathered fletching. This might be promising.
Okay. Key evidence, yeah, I know. What else? The trunk itself?
The left tusk
Yeah,
is larger
tusk.
and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
That is relevant how? Okay, now what? Ah, there's a faint trace of an unknown substance. Let's analyze it. 434 do we have? Yeah, I know. Increment adds 1 to the region's value. Oh, okay. Mix it together. Add that in there, and we are done. Yes. These are really the easiest parts of this game. Okay, there were traces of strychnine inside of it. This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravated the elephant, causing a fit of rage and bursts of strength. Okay. Now, you want me to connect everything, right? Both Arthur Swift and Paul Perks had the means to shoot the elephant with a dart. Okay, there we go. Third party used Goliath. An unknown third party deliberately shot and poisoned darted Goliath to provoke it into attacking Theodore Gilden. No, I really don't think anyone wanted to help the man. Goliath may have killed Theodore. Okay, what else? Clues. Goliath may have been provoked. Goliath may have killed. Okay. I said I was biased against Paul. But if I choose Arthur here, everything changes. And I could also make Goliath be one that is the murderer. So, Erica, the Steam comments were true. We can make it work either way. But in my mind, Paul was the one that had the time, the motive, and the means, while the professor was stuck at the dig site. So if anyone killed him, it had to be Paul. Okay, what are the options? Paul Perks is an egotist, okay, with no regard for the lives of others, who built an entire career on lies and deception and orchestrated the death of Theodore Gilden using his own pet. Cordona will be safer without Paul roaming free. Paul Perks was the victim of persistent attacks by Theodore Gilden. They were desperate, and to protect a promising career used Goliath to kill Gilden. I will place the blame on Goliath, but would insist that Paul leave Cordona's penance. I don't know. It is still murder. We had that in the first case. Where we had the option to let him go free. And we said, no, it's murder. Murder should be punished. In this case, we had some kind of punishment in form of exile, which is okay-ish, I guess. And Paul definitely did suffer a lot. But would she listen to that? would she go for it? She is so insistent on being the champion. I don't think she would. Arrest. Because I don't want Goliath to die. I just want Goliath to go home. Arrest poor free Goliath. Yeah. No. Now. Who do I have to talk to though? Who do I have to talk to now? Ah, right. Time to go back to the docks. And accuse. Paul. I'm not happy with the fact that we can choose which is right or wrong. I really am not, but I guess it makes sense in Sherlock's mind. He solved the case. And he's always right, so in his head there is no other solution. Accused.
Did it feel good killing Theodore Gilden after the humiliation and threats?
What? I thought you were blaming Goliath for that.
No, I think you killed Theodore Gilden. Goliath is, unfortunately, a victim of circumstance.
I'm far better than to kill Gilden. Believe me.
You were at the crime scene.
You were at the crime scene at the precise moment when Gilden died.
I was not. I was visiting the doctor after the attack on me.
Ah, of course, where no one saw you. That's an inconvenience. But in any case, the person who was there met the rage of the elephant. One was struck by the gate with such impact that they were thrown into the shed. The knife fell out. The bruises on your elbow match the contour of the hole in the shed.
But I told you where my bruises came from.
And I heard you, but you didn't catch my words. A bosun's knife was found there, a very specific tool commonly used in your field.
That's only your assumption. I was never there. I mean, I was, but not when this happened.
You see, I managed to capture the elephant. Goliath had a dart stuck in his hide, similar to the ones that you used to kill rodents. My guess is that you used Goliath. A dart can kill a mouse or human, but for an elephant it's not enough. Strychnine is a powerful stimulant and convulsant. Once the drug was in the bloodstream, Goliath became extremely agitated and so blinded by the flow of energy that he killed his owner.
And my dart is responsible for that. I'd rather use my hands.
Yes, there would have been fewer variables, but after the attack on you, your condition didn't allow for a direct confrontation. So, you used what you had.
That's not what happened. Anyone might have the same set of darts as I do. They're not expensive.
But not everyone knew Theodore and had access to his property. I can understand why you killed Mr. Gilden. He saw you with his daughter. He checked up on you, yachtsman, smuggler, and a woman. He went so far as to hire some thugs to attack you. Theodore knew your weakness, your career. He forced you into a corner. You're a survivor. You were prepared for the worst, but Theodore surpassed even your worst-case scenario. So you responded accordingly.
I've earned everything myself. Every victory, every trophy, every mangir. I achieved all of it without murder. I don't need to kill in order to win.
And you weren't afraid that he would reveal your secret to the owner of the yacht club or your competitors?
I can control my fear. Trust me, I wouldn't have become a professional athlete otherwise.
They're guilt-tripping me for choosing her. I really can understand why she would go for it. And I'm talking to her. does sound like she didn't do it, but I don't want Goliath to die. But then again, I guess it's better for him to die than to keep living in this wretched place. All alone. Without support. No. No. Murder is murder. Although... No.
I revealed many truths and lies concerning Gildan. One banal fact is that he was a bitter and angry man who acted according to his own desires and impulses. Such people are dangerous, they are unpredictable, and value their own comfort more than anything and anyone. The same as you, Paul.
Are you out of your mind?
You're a gambler, smuggler, and actor. You indulge your self-importance. Such egocentricity and impulsivity is frightening. I won't allow you to play with someone else's life. You are under arrest.
Wait. At least tell Imogen. Tell her where I am.
I think she deserves a space without you. I heard you can gamble on racing in prison, only it's rat racing. No yachts. Goodbye, Paul.
Wow, was that
Why did you pick my
really
Paul?
necessary?
Out of all the people on this island. Just when I needed someone I could rely on.
Believe me, I saved you. I found the true murderer. Would you really choose to live with the person who took your father's life?
You took away the pillar I was relying on. Paul was my only hope. You've destroyed it.
It was Paul who destroyed it, not me. I was merely the fact-checker who discovered the real culprit. And now about that elephant.
Oh yes, Goliath. You did nothing about it. I had to deal with it. Fortunately, there was a real man wanting to help me. He agreed to buy Goliath and relocate him to his property.
I suppose I must congratulate you.
I'd rather you leave. But first, here are my father's belongings. Some of them have information about your mother. Take them and leave me be.
I appreciate it, Miss Gildan. I assure you, I only wanted to find the true perpetrator.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you found a convenient scapegoat. Goodbye.
I truly hope you meet more honest people in the future. Take care.
Ah, they're so telling me that it was the wrong choice. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? We have a letter. Letter from Violet to Theodore Gildan. My dear Theodore, you know I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul, and your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Seeger and I join the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I am not blind, nor a hypocrite. I know that your feelings towards me have deepened. Forgive me, Theodore, but I do not feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one-sided love before it is too late. Please see enclosed the necklace you so thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, and for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Seeger, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope we can continue to share the conversation, collaborations, and kindnesses that have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet. Yeah, she surely will, but that was like, you took my I know she was brought up in a very sheltered way. But, oof. Oof. Maybe sometimes you should let your children get some time on their own so they can grow as people.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend.
Probably not, let's be honest here. And I feel bad for Goliath. Are we in a horror movie now?
I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happens somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Sorry.
You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Still blocked though.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Do I need to... 10. It's coming back to me. I saw someone's hand hide a key in a pocket in a closing door with a woman's silhouette behind it. The door was somewhere on the first floor, and I believe there was a mirror nearby. Yeah, this is the door. Literally. Ah. You
I had a
have...
surprise for my mother.
Okay.
I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it.
Did you guys break it?
You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away.
Okay, what else?
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Downstairs we go.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Okay.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
No, it doesn't seem to be the kind. Okay, what have we here? Memories in the manor. I managed to access my mother's room. Nice. Concentrate.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Good thing key had access to it whenever.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Why is this?
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
A match started long ago.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Defend the king with a bishop. Save the king by retreating. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, yeah. In one go. No. That is bishop. Move the bishop, right? If the bishop is out of the way, the tower can get the king in the next round. And the other bishop and the opponent would have the move to either move the king or move the bishop. Get rid of the bishop. Yeah, I think it should be the bishop.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook.
Or like that. Okay, sure, if you say so. Don't really think so. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. If the king would move one up and the rook could... Okay. Ignore. It's been a while since I last played chess. Okay, what are these tools? Observation journal. Observations of Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19th of May, 1868. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Described a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. Oh, sounds like dementia. 3rd of August, 1868. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressed states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened, and she has begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I have prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. What? 27th of November 1868. The current drug regimen has delivered middling result, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, prompting aggressive behavior. Yeah, that's dementia. Namaste, Supreme. How are you? And welcome to the stream. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and that Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I have prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sessions, as well as mild hallucinogens. Stupid word. Okay, yeah, that sounds like dementia. Ah, lovely. What the medicine in years past did to patients, right?
There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Well, I'm from Germany.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
The newspaper. Seeger Holmes's obituary in the Times, London, August 21st, 1865. Mr. Seeger Morland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. That is awfully specific, okay? It is, isn't it? I've never been to India, so I saw it in pictures. It looks interesting. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife. Survived by his wife, Violet, and two sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley. Okay.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
I don't know how they met. An old sheet of paper, March 25th, 1869. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. Over the last few months, I've asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation. Ooh. Yeah, it's dementia, my dude. I know, it's not... It's nothing known in that during that time, but still. Ah, so that's one of the early drawings?
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
So, do we see the decline?
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
And the last one? Oh, wow.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
The straps.
The straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
I've worked with enough dementia patients, I know how it is. Not fun.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication.
The saddest part is if they have clear moments.
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
No? What else? February 1869, from Violet to Seeger. My gentle Seeger, alas, I am still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and already on your way home. Forgive me my impatience, but life without your kind voice and bright eyes is scarcely worth living. The boys need their father around too. I can tell that they miss you, though, as you well know. Mycroft is not one to wear his heart on the sleeve. In case my prior letters have been lost, know that We have relocated to Codona. Please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet. February 1869.
Oh, it brings back some memories.
Morning mania. Okay, so we have a bath.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Okay. Did they torture the poor woman? Okay, what are we missing? Okay, a window?
Bars. Covering the windows from the inside.
Yeah. On the outside? And the flowers.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the island.
Okay. That seems to be all. Memories in the manor. Used to access, yeah. And for analysis, let's go. -3, -4, 5. Okay. Thank you. For you as well if you are about to leave. And of course, if you stay around, of course. Fun as well. Okay. Last time I complained that they were getting too easy. Ah, okay, this is going to take away 1 drop, right? Yes, okay, perfect. Then we can do that. Connect this. Oh, I'm stupid. Wow, I really am. No, disconnect, please. Disconnect. Reset. Yes. There we go. Now, put this here. And change. Ah, right. I still need to reach 5. No. I have enough. I have enough. Fine. Add 1. Now mix them together. Yeah, perfect. An almost empty bottle. Analysis identified the substance as a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Okay. Old sheet of paper, observational journal. After examining my mother's room, I started remembering a chaotic morning together. Okay.
Broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Okay. Hmm. I don't see the scene so far. I don't understand. Oh, they were drinking her tea? They were sedated? Oh shit. I can't change that? I can't. They had to put her tea down. What does that mean? Troubled that day as something had upset her, Dr. tried to calm her down. Mycroft had to change his suit. The one who was wearing was stained with breakfast. We had to put down the tray with the morning tea. Why would he? This doesn't make sense to me. But if she's upset... I guess that makes more sense.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Yeah.
Concentrate.
Shut up.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherlock. I promise.
That was so unbelievable.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Okay, the morning of April 9th. The 9th of April started off badly. My mother was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. John and I brought her morning tea, but when the shout started, I became scared. The only thing I could think to do was hide near the bat and wait for everything to pass. Thankfully, John was there to protect me and calm me down.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
Yes.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
I'm sorry, John.
It cannot wait. Let us find another door and finally learn the truth.
That's pointless, Sherry. To date, you have had no control over the return of these memories. It is all triggered by your work elsewhere on Cordona. You must accept that this will have to wait. Are you all right?
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Sherlock, you created yourself a friend because you could not keep a memory like that. You were too young. And now you have to let that friend go.
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You could call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
What's that color on your face? We'll find out. Painted recently. Pink paint in hair. Okay. Sailor uniform, old and shabby. Unblemished hands. No signs of hard physical work. So he's not a real sailor? Left-handed. Hiding something square-shaped. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the former. A man dressed as a sailor came to my house declaring that he was my new game. A drop of pink paint in his hair betrayed him as a man who is involved in the art sphere. His hands showed no signs of regular physical activity, no corn nor rough skin, which is at odds with his mariner's outfit. Few artists know my name or where I live, so Vogel best fits the role of the game master. Considering the tiny square-shaped object in the fake sailor's pocket, I deduced he was employed at Vogel's art gallery, and the real reason for his visit was to pass me an invitation. Yeah, I forgot to keep pressing.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Yes. He is definitely one of the more likable characters in this game. It is kind of sad, but in a way, as you grow older, most of the childhood friends you had along the way will not stay by your side as you grow older, because everyone changes. Everyone has different interests and stuff like that, so it is basically a part of growing older to just say goodbye to old friends who just don't share the same interests. In this case, sure, John does share our interests because he is forced to. He is our imaginary friend, so he is our sidekick, and he's made to like the same things, just in a different way to balance it out, because Sherlock needed someone who is more outgoing, who is more likable, who is there for him. He needed him, so he created him in a way that he needed him to be. But now he has to be an adult, I guess. Which is, considering what they did to his mother, a hard feat. My dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of the contemplation of beauty, but in a more general need of your genius. You will find the gallery at the Caravanserai at the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. Always your friend, Phoebe. The Muse from abroad. Okay. John, you're doing alright.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
I wasn't talking about that.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Sure. Ah. In it. Do you have anything to say? No? Okay. A mother's love. What do we have here? John felt sick after we recalled the morning of my mother's death. The reaction disturbed me. Yeah. Understandably so. What does John have to say? Oh, that was a nice game. It doesn't matter who won. I enjoyed every second of it. Sherry's memories of his mother turned out to be not so happy. It's breaking his heart, and my heart aches too. All of me, in fact. That's one way of putting it. All perks has stood up too much trouble on this island. I support Sherry's choice. Sherry was now. On the one hand, I like these notes because they give some input in, but on the other hand, it's like, okay, we are stuck again, so let's write it down. It's always the same few sentences. And it's John without the H. But doesn't matter. Oh, we have the elephant now?
I imagine Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Couldn't we get Goliath to live with us? And find a way to send him back home to freedom. Who is
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume?
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Estevaux. Happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
I'm listening.
You have my attention, Mr. Estevaux.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
status quo.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
This is the perfect outfit for discretion, don't you think? I think so as well. Good. Want to go for main story or side story? I don't mind either. Reminds me, I wanted to look if there's another archive. That could give us a hint. Wouldn't matter. Hmm? Which one's currently spicier? For this one, we would go to the art gallery. I have no idea what it's about. And what was the thing? Observe from a distance, establish blackmailer's identity. Find the blackmailer and observe him. What do we have here? 3 men were killed in a quarrel over the distribution of bank robbery loot. The gunfight was reported at the northern end of Silverton in a backyard on Engineers Lane between Evernote Street and Culprit Street. The stolen property was not recovered. Case suspended due to inconclusive evidence pending further investigation. Those are... we have the case we got stuck at the last time. We have this one and we have this one. Mycroft's. These two are Mycroft, and this is from the police station. And then we have Cordona stories as well. We have a lot. But I still don't know what archive I'm looking for here. The book symbol symbolizes one of the archives. We have the police archive, the newspaper archive, and the city hall. We could go for the city hall, maybe. Oops. I keep forgetting that I just have to go to the side. Okay, Cordona City Hall, let's go. See if we can look for a person. Want to finish that case once and for all. Here. Are you painting right now? What are you painting though? Or are you just pretending? I would love to know. It looks like pretending. Okay. I just want to finish that one. After that we can decide what to do.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Okay, now... What was that again? Okay. Pretend people pretend painting, yeah. Citizens. It doesn't help me. There was an intruder in Professor Herring's house. He broke in, wrote a little bird sang to me on the blackboard. He wears a stylish hat with a red ribbon and pheasant feathers. Looks like he stole the professor's collection of blackmail material. What is it that they want me to look for? Are you telling me to talk to the seamstress? If we have anyone. Shmoli shol. It's not sayonara. Konbanwa. At least in my case. Or in our case, I should say. Get your Japanese right. Okay, let's go to the seamstress, maybe? I have no idea. You done with your day? Where's the seamstress shop here? I can't go in? What is this? Okay, let's just go for this case. Silverton. Silverton. What was it? Evernote Street and Coal Pit. Blind people and reading. Coal Street and... No, it's Coal Pit Street. What? Evernote Street and Coal Pit Street. In a backyard of Engineers Lane between Evernote... Ah, okay. Or is it okay? Okay, so somewhere around here. Mark it. And the fastest travel point is here. Please run again. Running is fun. At least in games. In a backyard. Not this one.
Hello.
A backyard. This one? Nope. Do people call these things backyard now? Ah, I see, I found it.
It's you again. Are you sure not to miss any clues? Stark will piece them together, you'll see.
Okay.
The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots.
Seems he was too busy bleeding to reload.
Ooh, money! It's mine now.
Huh. Some loot has been left behind. Whoever took it must have been in a hurry.
Greed and booze got the better of them. No wonder it ended in violence.
Alcohol was at play again.
Pieces of brass tacks, piranha rounds. Bent glasses with cracked lenses. The shooter fired 3 rounds.
What? Ah, okay. Okay, I see. That's it? Aren't there normally 2 hit? Ah, there we go.
A brand new Colt, 45 caliber.
Okay. What else? A lot more, apparently.
2 bullets hit the cart, no traces of blood though. Droplets of blood, someone caught a bullet here. Perfectly balanced for throwing.
I was about to say it looked strange.
The blade is very sharp.
Okay. Is that it? Really? John has something to say? John, my friend.
Interesting place to shoot one another. There's mess everywhere.
So? Have you seen a card plead so far? I guess I collected them all. Okay, backyard gunfight. Someone caught a revolver. No, I haven't found everything yet. Officer, you want to talk to me?
I just arrived here this morning.
Okay, you're as helpful as I guessed you would be. John, we already talked about this. Ah, there it is.
Stuck deep in the wood.
Now. We already I didn't really pay attention, but okay, let's see. Backyard gunfight. I've located the backyard where the gunfight took place. The man with a shotgun fired only 2 shots. A knife is stuck in the tree near the shotgun. Nobody caught a revolver bullet, but the other 2 hit the car. A trail of blood from the car to the wall leads to a throwing knife. The man with a revolver fired 3 rounds. His broken glasses are lying behind a driftwood log. The log is riddled with brass tacks. Okay. Now. Didn't it just say nobody was shot here? But then again, there was... You're not letting me choose anything here? Oh, you're letting me choose who gets shot here. Okay, do I even know any of these people? What? We know that the dude with glasses should be here. Dude with glasses. Do we have glasses? Yes, you have glasses, right? Dude with glasses here. Okay. Good night. And thank you. Do I have any portraits of these guys? Roger Smiley, 42, previously arrested for theft, was wearing glasses, cause of death, shotgun wound to the torso. Bill Devon, 35 years old, previously affiliated with the Red Scarves gang, cause of death, blood loss from a severe jugular vein, severed. Identity unknown, around 30 years old, was wearing a hat, suffered a leg wound, cause of death, point blank shots to the heart. Okay. Okay, then that fits, kind of. Jugular vein was someone else. One. Not him. It has to have been this guy. Alright, now. No, the dude with the head. Yes. That should be it, right?
The man with the shotgun was killed by a throwing knife to the neck, but not before firing at the man in glasses. The man in the hat took a bullet to his leg, but 2 other bullets missed. The report mentioned he was shot in the heart, but how? There's something I'm missing here. Who could have finished him off?
Was there a 4th person? Who could have finished off the last victim there? Something missing. What are we missing? Good question. Next question. Can I go out here? Yes. Does it help? No. I love that my hint is there's something missing. Yes, thanks, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. There has to have been a 4th person. Ah. Thanks for the bubble.
A police boot print. So that's how it ended.
Found a police boot print near the third victim. Apparently the officer who arrived first at the scene killed the fellow and took the loot for himself. Well, well, well. What upstanding police officers. But you missed some loot. How dare he? Not taking everything.
I visited the location where the three robbers killed each other over some stolen loot. But I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported. Poor Schmidt. That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died. He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blast it. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
And I get only 20 Mycroft dollars. What? What was it? What? What was it in the shadow? What was? What was it in the shadows? What is that title? Okay, reporter's testimony. I've always had a nose for a good story. I was strolling about the cemetery. Ah, is that about the necromancer? Yes. Yes, I want this one. I'm not joking. He raised a woman from the grave and ordered her to attack the two men who were close by. Then they both turned into bats and flew away. I was too scared to take photographs of them, but I photographed the victims. This'll be a front pager. Vagrant's testimony. I was having my supper when Johnny came to dig another grave as usual. There was someone else with him too. I must have dozed off for a while, but when I woke up, everything was a blur. Screaming, howling, then flashes of lightning, but no thunder. Some devilry was at work. I came out to see what was happening, and there was this reporter, Leonard or whatever. He told me that a vampire had killed two people. Mere yards from me. Boy, am I lucky to be alive. Suspect notes. Hamil Arki. I'm sorry for butchering names. Is the brother of the recently deceased Camille Arki. We tried to make him talk, but he's a hard nut to crack. He probably can't even talk in English. Maybe he doesn't know the language. His neighbors saw him leave his house to put flowers on his sister's grave. They say he returned at dawn looking dirty and tired. P.S. just in case, we also made him eat garlic. No reaction. I love it already. Victim's profile. Let's go for number 1 first. John Bowden, 37 years old, graveyard keeper, blunt force injury to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Cause of death, massive blood loss from the carotid artery. Okay. Victim profile number 2. Victim 2, Sayed Hafez, 56 years old, assistant professor at Codona Medical College. Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Major vessels intact, blood loss minimal. Cause of death, intracranial hemorrhage. Oh, not nice. 2 men were found dead near an open grave at the cemetery. Both victims had bite marks on their necks. Victim John Bowden, graveyard keeper. Sayed Hafiz, assistant professor at Codona Medical College. Suspect Hamil Keith Tenner. Camille Arki, deceased, reportedly a vampire. Witnesses: Leonardo Barbieri. Reporter: Joe Vagrant. Evidence points to the possible involvement of supernatural forces. The case is pending further investigation. Yes, I need this. Let's go. Cemetery was here, right? Boop. Now, where's that grave at? I should get rid of that marker. Yeah. You guys know anything?
May I ask for your assistance?
You know nothing of life. Deal with it by yourself.
Okay. Too kind, sir. Too kind.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, friend, I'm not familiar with that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Kind of, yeah.
Are you able to help me?
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
I'm stuck on a bush. It has to be in some of the...
Are you able to help me?
That's a good question, friend. But like all good questions, I don't have an answer.
I love him. Can you be my sidekick? Although I'll probably get to hear that a lot more. And it would get annoying. Where did they go? Or was that not here? Ah, found it.
This place gives me the creeps. What if the vampire comes back?
Oh, come on. Empty grave.
The flowers are still fresh. This is a somewhat neglected and dusty hat. The stone is rather unwieldy, so it couldn't be used as a weapon. Someone fell and hit their head on it.
We're dealing with a very immoderate bloodsucker here.
Around an empty grave. You're telling me this is supposed to be an empty grave? That is one hell of a shallow grave if I've ever seen one. Ah, there's more over there.
An expensive hat with a few grey hairs stuck to the brim. Someone tore their trousers here.
Ah, that's the one that... was killed by hemorrhaging, right? Is it the shovel?
The blade is bent from the impact. The bleeding wasn't severe, there are just a few drops.
Okay, what else? Huh? Now was there? Instrument. Oh, they were...
Looks like a set of surgical instruments. One is missing.
Students of medicine.
The label is illegible.
We're looking for that letter, yes. A picture. Crumpled note. We've run out of fresh cadavers for dissection. You know what to do, Professor Shelley. Yep, thought so. In the 1800s, it wasn't allowed. They really were that shallow? Ah, no wonder there were so many epidemics during that time. Pretty much only have to move the gravestone to get to the grave. That is kind of disturbing. Maybe. We might never know. Okay, time for some mixy. 2, 1 minus 4. 4, 1. No. But no. Oops. We have the changer. Now. Okay. Change it. Oh, I chose the wrong one. I wanted that one. Now, that one with the minus. Combine them. And then this one minus. Oop. And combine. Two, 1 minus 4. Yes. It is formalin, which is used to embalm corpses. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Around an empty grave. Hey, I'm still missing something. This? Ew.
Nicely roasted.
I wonder how even the most destitute always somehow manage to scrape together enough for a drink.
It's easier?
Psilocybin mushrooms. These are powerful hallucinogens.
It makes you forget. That's why you choose alcohol over anything else. Is the Zeppelin back? Where you at? Dude, where you at? I hear it, but I don't see it. What was it? Oh, it's the memory bubble thingy that I'm hearing. Okay, do we have any information about what they looked like that could help? hallucinogen mushroom. We have a shovel with a band plate and a few drops of blood nearby. Set of surgical instruments, one is missing. The vagrant supper of hallucinogen mushrooms, a dirty head near blood-stained stone, a pool of blood nearby, an expensive head with a few grey hairs, a piece of torn fabric on root. Okay. I'm dead. Sayid Hafiz and Kadena John Bowden. Slight cut to the leg. Okay, Sayid is the one that could run away. At least for some time. Oh. And where you live, it's cheaper than both meds. Yeah. Sadly, yeah. And there's this, not illusion, but especially in winter, there's this saying that if you drink alcohol, it warms you up, which is not true. It actually cools you down even more, but it gives you that fuzzy feeling. So you feel warm, although you are freezing to death. Isn't that nice? Okay, that's the reporter. There's nobody feeding on anyone here. Yes. Hate to break it to you. What? Who's that? What? Why are we praising the dead? Yeah, more like it. Is that it? Who's you? Oh, okay.
You're not even
trying, Sherry. Concentrate. Do you want me to go for the vampire action then? I have no idea who bludgeoned who, so...
You're not even
trying, Sherry. Concentrate. If I don't even know what they look like, how should I know who bludgeoned who?
You're not even
trying, Sherry. Concentrate. Yeah, shut up, John. Nobody's feeding on anyone. Okay, who was involved? Let's read that again. Camille Akid is the brother of the recently deceased Camille. We tried to make him talk, but doesn't. Okay, Johnny came to dig another grave as usual. There was someone else with him too. Must have dozed off for a while, but when I woke up, everything was a blur. Screaming, howling, then flashes of lightning. But no thunder. Some devilry was at work. I came out to see what was happening. There was this reporter, Leonard, or something. He told me, what was it? Raised a woman from the grave and ordered her to attack the two men who were close by. Are we sure that he didn't take any drugs? Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Blunt force injury to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Massive blood loss. What is that? Letters? These things I'm always not sure what point in time we're currently trying to recreate. Because the reporter was definitely there somewhere, and he's probably the one that caused the flashes that the graveyard keeper saw. Hey, can we change anything? Can I just? You're not even trying, Sherry. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Not changing that. I want to know what that is supposed to be. Why would you bring letters to your job? Basket full of letters now. Does that make sense? One second. I can't get out of there. Oh, now I see that stupid basket. Okay. That has to be this one, right? He came in, put that here. For whatever reason. He is using a syringe of some kind. Whoever that is bludgeoned him to death. He was dragged here and also syringed. And that all just to get to the body?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Concentrate. Yeah. Ah, okay. Now I think I'm finally getting the picture. And we need someone. It's definitely not that dude, right? Yeah. True. We only have the option of him being the one. No. Who's that again? Oh, I want pictures of the dudes being accused. Okay, you're not the one, definitely not. In this case, he comes here. But where would he get the syringe from? There were two people at work. What did we say? Okay, we have the option between the bald man and the... now we're getting even more options. You're not helping. You are not part of this troop. If we say the bald man is attacking this one, then it should be the one with hair. Isn't the man with hair that died here? What?
You're not even trying,
Sherry. Yes.
Concentrate.
I'm sorry, I'm unable to see anything, but in this case it would make sense for me, at least the first two. He comes here with his basket, puts it here, sees that someone died, or at least hurt himself really, really badly. So he's like, okay, he can be my new subject. Stab, stab. Stabby, stab, stab. Now, this dude saw that, so he picked up a shovel, hit him. He could somehow flee, but was ultimately killed by, I don't know. Definitely not you. Yes, no, maybe?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Concentrate. We're not worshipping anyone here.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Oh, come on.
Concentrate.
What am I misjudging? Who am I putting on the wrong thing? Can I see the heads again that we picked up? For that I'd have to leave the thing. Can I exit for a bit and go back? I want to see the heads. Yeah, shut up. With the round one here. And oh, that one, okay. Well, they were supposed to be flowers? No way. No way. Okay, flowers. What did we say about this one?
This is a somewhat neglected and dusty hat.
Doesn't help me. Yeah, let's try that again. But can we all agree it's the second one? And now I see a difference. But that's the dude that dies over here. If we say he comes in here, through here, he fell down because whatever reason. Oh, can we get this lady out of my face? Where's the head again? Yeah. All these positions don't make sense because they have their... Okay, let's see about that. Let's say we have to go through. What did you do this time? Nice. Wait. Go back. Oh. You go back. Thank you. If we say it's this one and this one. Then can't be him. Okay, let's do it like this. Now he bludgeons him. Does that make sense? What did we put here? Or was it the grieving brother? That doesn't make sense either. Yeah.
You're not even trying,
Sherry, concentrate. You are not the one.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Give me a hint, John. Instead of criticizing me. You stupid. I really do. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
The brother of the deceased became furious when he caught the anatomist exhuming his sister's body. He killed him with a shovel. The graveyard keeper took to his heels, but didn't get far. He fell, hitting his head on a stone, which rendered him unconscious. With the murderer gone, the reporter who was hiding punctured the neck of the first victim to imitate a bite. But when he did the same to the second victim, he killed an unconscious man. So we have 2 murders and 2 murderers, but no vampires.
Vampires are not so scary when you have grave robbers and journalists running around.
Holy fuck, I find the journalist to be way worse than the brother that was enraged by the grave robbers. It is understandable that he would be angry with these medical students. Yes, it does not justify murder, but in the other case it was like, I need a story, so give me that syringe, I'm gonna murder them. Oh well, stab them in the neck. Yes, he thought they were dead, but still, I find that way worse. Just me? Alright.
Constable Stark, do you believe in vampires?
Hey? What do vampires have to do with anything?
Oh, that's exactly what I thought while looking into the murders at the cemetery. The primary suspect is indeed the murderer, but he's not the only one. The reporter who so easily fooled everyone with his vampire stories killed the other victim.
But why would he do that?
He believed the unconscious man to be dead and decided to concoct a thrilling story for his readers.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll have the conniving little scrub taken in immediately. There's only one case left. Don't let me stop you.
Alright, let's go for the final one. And make it the final one for the night as well. The scapegoat. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? We have report number 1813. 4 persons were arrested for theft, property damage and debauchery. The 4 comprised of 3 women dressed in robes and animal masks and a priest. The suspects have been charged with stealing and slaughtering a goat in the forest ruins the west of the cemetery. For this cruel act, they will be prosecuted accordingly. However, the victim has requested to specifically identify who stole his goat. The testimonies of all parties involved are attached to the case. Victim's testimony. Wooly was the best goat I've ever owned. Very fertile. He charged everything red, but otherwise he was as calm as a cat. Yeah, we all know how calm cats are. Really depends on the character of the cat. I was inside when he was stolen. By the time I ran out, they were gone, but I saw that the thief was wearing a mask. I must know who did it. Please, put Mr. Placido onto this. He busted my neighbor for running a gambling den with but a single look at his clothes. I'm sure he will solve this in a jiffy. Priest's testimony. The priest is still tipsy. I came to the ruins to save these lost souls and stop the abhorrent ritual. I found them dancing and I hid in the bushes, only to gather courage, mind you. I didn't see any goats. Then one of them stumbled. I gasped and they noticed me. The one who fell tied me up and the other, in a lion mask, forced me to drink wine. I don't know where the third woman was, but when they stopped tormenting me, the goat had appeared. Okay, strange. Green Ox's testimony. The woman in the green ox mask is limping. I couldn't steal the goat even if I wanted to. I sprained my ankle during the dance. It was the priest who brought us the goat. He may be all holier than thou now, but he clearly wanted to join our Virginalia? What? Red Lion's testimony. The woman in the red lion mask has a large bruise on her side. I broke an amphora with very expensive wine because of that goat. He was probably a rabbit, but should have known better than to steal this crazy animal. I've had enough. This is the last time I take part in these rituals. I already have 3 lovers. It's more than enough. Yeah? You have one, I would presume, sex drive then, maybe? Blackbird's testimony. We gathered to perform a ritual with which would make men desires above all else. Don't need that, really. We were dancing when we noticed someone spying on us from the bushes. It was the priest. I ordered the others to get him drunk. No one must witness our ritual while sober, because it insults the god of rapture. Oh, about the gold. It was Lion's responsibility to bring it to the ruins. Okay, so lion says it's bird says it's lion, and ox says it's the priest. Sure. Okay, what... Do we have any information as to where? In the forest ruins to the west of the cemetery. Okay. Back to the cemetery we go. Cemetery. Emperor's Aqueduct. Ah, this one? Okay. Shoot and run. Good thing we don't have a stamina bar. I think I would go crazy. No. Huh? Can I go through here? No. That. But why is this case the last one? We had 3 murders, and now it's theft, debauchery, and something else. Oh, already here.
The hoof prints end in deep furrows. The animal was resisting.
Hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
What a waste.
Okay.
Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely.
We have a handprint and 2 footprints, but 2 left feet. What else? What's at 5? Hello? Ah.
The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father? The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father?
Okay, what else? There tend to be 2 of these. Comment. No? Okay. You say so, game.
The robe is soaked with wine.
Oh, the poor goat.
The goat was torn to pieces. Ugh. Savagery.
Already? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Who was it? Greenox, right? Limping. Couldn't steal the goat even if I wanted to. Sprained my ankle during the dance. Large bruise on her side. Yeah. Let's leave him for now. It's ox that fell. Okay, what else do we know? We have... Who brought us the goat? He may be... Oh, Lana. A broken amphora with a very expensive one because of that goat. He was probably rapid, but should have known better than to steal this crazy animal. I've had enough. This is the last time I take part in it. We were dancing when we noticed someone spying on us from the bushes. What priest? I ordered the others to get him drunk. No one must witness our ritual with us over. Okay, lion and... Lion says it was bird. Okay, anything else? think that's it. Huh? Apparently I'm missing... Oh. No, it's bird. It's a birdie.
So, we have 3 lusty women engaged in a ritual. They're drinking and dancing when suddenly they hear a noise from the bushes. Their ritual seems to be working. There's a man they can get drunk already. While 2 of them are busy with the priest, the 3rd one leaves. She is the one who stole the goat and brought it to the ritual. The poor animal smells trouble and charges at the drunken woman with the amphora. Still, he couldn't break free, and at the end was brutally torn apart and eaten alive.
Well, they attracted the attention of men. The police, at least.
That was a quick one. Yeah, I don't understand why this was the last one. I probably don't have to understand that. Maybe I could have chosen a different one. All this time I just didn't notice. I thought I would get stuck again, but this was a 5-minute act.
Mr. Holmes, I have great news. Our recent accomplishments have earned me a promotion. Sergeant Stark. It has a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Our accomplishment?
What do you mean, our accomplishments? Of all the nerve, I don't recall you doing very much. I solved all the cases.
Come, Mr. Holmes. I didn't mean to belittle your contribution. After all, legwork is just as important as paperwork.
And what about the brain work?
Also very important. Don't get me wrong, your assistance was most valuable. Anyway, I'll be moving back to the office space. My days at this blasted desk are almost over. I won't be scapegoated now.
Good for you, I suppose. Speaking of scapegoats, I've solved the last case on the board. The goat was stolen by the lady in the blackbird mask. As if that makes any difference, judging by the atrocity I witnessed at the crime scene.
Yes, I heard about that one. The things women get up to these days. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Mr. Holmes, if I may be so bold as to make one last request. Do you remember that I told you that our chief inspector has been missing for a few months now? My current task is to establish his fate. I've tried to make sense of his last case, but it's a convoluted mess. I would really appreciate your help.
Okay. I'll do
Fine.
it.
You have me intrigued.
Thank you awfully, Mr. Holmes.
Since the last one was so short, let's do it. Tell me what you know.
Tell me everything you know.
I don't know much. Just that it's connected to a gang called the Hive. Placido has been after their leader, the Hive Master, for years. But otherwise, I can't make head nor tail of it. Here, take the key to Placido's office. You might find some leads in there.
So is it Chief Inspector Placido who has vanished? From what I've gathered, he was a good detective.
Ain't that the truth? He was solving cases like shelling peas. Without him, things have gone downhill. He was a crotchety sort, always grumbling, fussing, taking his snuff by the handful, but I, for one, miss the old boy.
Very well. I'll see what I can find out.
One thing is certain. It's a dangerous business. Be careful, Mr. Holmes.
I'll try. All right. No. Plan B? Really? Where's his office? Did he have a private one? Where is it then? Chief Inspector. Oh, here. Here we go. The gun is missing. Huh. I need it pinned, of course. I agreed to help Sergeant Stark establish the fate of Chief Chief Inspector Placido. His disappearance several months ago may be linked to his last case and a certain hive master. All case files should be inside Placido's office, police station. Yeah. Can you? Oh, okay. I forgot.
This must have been an award for long and faithful service. A box of snuff. Strong stuff.
Ooh, can we take that for our next fight? Huh? What? Cordona Chronicle, May 1877. Hive Gang police raid. Is the Hive Master dead? For Police Inspector Luciano J. Placido, the night of May 13 ended in gunshots. A blazing fire lost comrades in the labor of hero. After an investigation lasting several years, Inspector Placido led his squad on a raid to shut down the operations of the infamous Hive Master and his crime syndicate, the Hive. The largest of the gang's warehouses, also dubbed B-Yards, was raided in Miner's End. Although the operation was thoroughly planned, the police encountered serious opposition and were outnumbered. The gang set the warehouse on fire, ambushed the officers, and engaged them in a gunfight. We have received confirmation from several sources that Inspector Placido managed to corner the Hive Master. The gang leader subsequently perished in a failed attempt to escape from the burning warehouse. As a result of the operation, Placido was promoted to the position of Chief Inspector. We congratulate the hero and are already preparing an exclusive interview with the governor that will include an official statement on the operation. Are you the same as the last Chief Inspector? Because then you're trash. Chief Constable message. We've been through this before and you know, well, that I cannot allow it. You are an indispensable asset to this department, Placido. Sorry, but your retirement is out of the question. We need you now more than ever. This city needs you. Think about it. Chief Constable Donovan. Wow. Got to love people like that.
The files are gone. That's odd. Hive Master. Crime lords just love catchy monikers.
Okay. That's it? Can I open the safe? Nope.
I can almost picture you as an inspector, Sherlock. You'd lie on his sofa all day and still solve more cases and arrested the police.
Probably, yeah. Sadly. Okay. Stolen revolver is missing from this case. The Hive Master case are nowhere to be found, or are they? Chief Constable message. Okay, maybe pin this? Yes. Oh wow. A lot. A lot of things. Nothing read to the Hive. Okay. Research papers and adventure novels, stack of books. Fingerprints, loose frame. Move it. I like to move it, move it. An ear.
Now that is odd, to say the least.
Okay. Someone was obsessed. Collection of Hive articles, a collection of local and nationwide newspaper articles. All mention the Hive and Hive Master and are organized chronologically. Chief Inspector Placido had been collecting information on this gang for years. May 1875, exclusive, new crime syndicate sweeping Codona. January 1876, buzz off. Elusive weapon smugglers, the Hive, supply Irish nationalists. October 1876, Hive master mystery, all we know about the underground gang leader. May 1878, police corruption controversy. An officer spills the truth. June 1878, no more free speech. Independent newspaper raided by police. February 1879, the Hive stings again. 5 civilian dead, 10 injured. April 1879, former Codona Chronicle reporter missing. We will not be silent. Ledger's editor. December 1879, police corruption charges dropped. Okay. Notes on the Hive Master. These look like Placido's notes on the Hive Master. The last page reads, Beatrice Queen, the City Hall record said Miner's End, 1877. Same year, same district as the gunfight. Was he right under my nose all along?
Let's take the ear, Sherry. It'll bring us luck. You'll see.
Good lord, you can't be serious.
I don't want it.
Guys, always play it by ear, pal.
Okay. I took it anyway. I've taken the ear. Taken an ear for. Okay, City Hall. Get it. Miner's End, 1877, Beatrice Queen. Whoever that is. Boop, boop. Mind Palace? What? We brought tea. Mental disease. Mother suffered from mental health problems. Okay. Doesn't matter right now. Let's go to the City Hall. Where this whole site business started off. Nope. There's the entrance again. Oh wow. Where you at? There you at. And the entrance is... yeah. Cards on the other side. Objects. Period. Miner's End. Citizen? Queen Beatrice. Business entity. Registered in 1877. Documents filed for closure in January 1880. Property registered in the name Warehouse in Miner's End. Sold February 1880. Distillery in Miners End shut down in February 1880. Villa in Grand Surrey auctioned off for charity in March 1880. Warehouse in Miners End currently for sale, located on Clay Street by Stephenson's Bridge to Silverton. Okay. Anything else? Apparently not. So I guess we're going for the warehouse in Miners End. The rest don't give me more information, so yeah. Clay Street by Stephenson's Bridge to Silverton. Clay Street by Stephenson Bridge to Silverton. I'll have that forgotten as soon as I get to the map. Let's see. Silverton Bridge. Bridge Road. Which is... That's Caesar's Bridge? What? That's Miners End though, right? That's a... No. That's Silverton Bridge. Stephenson's Bridge. What? Stephenson's Bridge it was. Okay. No, it was over here. And then Clay... Game... Clay Street. Okay. Somewhere around here. I don't have any fast travel points. Love it. Oh, well, that works for me. Huh?
Clearing out on Hive Master's orders. Cornelius said he knows what he looks like, but he's full of it.
Who saw the Hive Master? Burnt face now. Ghost of Codona. Type messages. Never seen him. Brother of the governor? That's not now. I seriously hate these listening in
Clearing
parts.
out on Hive Master's
Yeah,
orders.
shut up. Witnesses don't survive, didn't matter. Burnt face wasn't one of them. Type messages? Better not know. Context the proxies. Ah, shit. Get to it.
Clearing out on Hive...
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No!
Sorry, pal. I can't remember.
I wasn't... Come on. Keep whispering about your Hive Master again.
Clearing out on Hive Master's...
Thank you. It wasn't Burnt Face. Better not to... No, never seen him. There we go. Contacts the proxies. Witnesses don't survive, didn't matter. Type messages. Okay, from what I heard, the rank and file of the Hive don't know what their boss looks like. Apparently they never seen the Hive Master in person. Ooh. Queen's Warehouse. Found it. What? Next time warn me about that, please.
Hey, this is Hive territory. Shoot him, boys.
Why are there so few stuff to shoot? No, he wasn't. Ah, shit.
Take a rest, my friend.
Okay, where's the next one? Reload, please. Get that. What? How did you move that?
I'll put you 6 feet under.
If you say so.
You can overcome the brute now. The snuff's ready.
Come on, come on, come on.
I thought we were against
Oops.
murder.
I didn't mean to kill him. Oh shit, shit, shit. Come on. Shoot for that. Run, 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 run.
I couldn't miss the party. Dodge this!
I am, don't worry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
What? Where did your...
Coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Ah, shit. Stay away from me. Is there anything? No. Okay, you get the snuff or whatever. Sniff it good. Stay down. Thank you. What? Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh, 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 oh.
Eat lead.
Shut up.
I couldn't miss the party. Ow! Ow!
No more crime for you until next month.
Nah. Okay, whatever. Get out of there. Reload while you run, please. Hello? Reload. Thank you.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
You first. You first. Perfect. Whatever. Next guy.
Don't bother moving.
No, no, no. I messed up.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ah. Do I have anything that I can shoot down? No. Can you just keep still so I can shoot the thing on your back, maybe? No. Do I have anything that I can interact with? Oh, there, 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 there. Can you come here? Yes.
No more crime for you until next month.
But I killed one of
The
them.
snuff's ready.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I'm supposed to look. I guess. Okay. Oops. Is there anything important here? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah. Something in there.
Someone's been burning papers, I see.
Ooh, someone was collecting his booty, yeah. Sword note. I can't spare any boys, Cal. Too busy wrapping up, same as you. The boss has gone soft, shutting down when we have the island in our pockets. Makes no sense to me. And what's with the letters? He never contacted us directly before. I'd be a fool to cross him, but I sure as hell am not leaving. There's still easy pickings to be had here. Hive or no hive? Okay. Second letter is nothing. Playing cards. What else? What else? Yard?
Everything knits together.
Oof, that hurts. Letters from HM. Burn the documents. Prepare the goods. I will deal with the apiary. This shipment will be the last. If you are on the ship, you will be taken care of. If not, you are on your own, HM. Okay. More, yeah. Wow. Someone really liked knitting.
What a convenient way to pull the wool over the eyes of the customs house.
All evidence collected. Okay, can we go in there? Nope. Located on Clay Street. Burn papers, perhaps they can be restored. Sure, let's try that. 5 minus 6 and 2. Here we go for... How many mixes do we have? Okay. This plus this. Mixy, mixy. Mixy, mixy. Then what was I going for? Ah, this one. Yeah. Right. Mixy, mixy. And we had 3. Now, I should... If I go for -1, it will take from both of them. Didn't think this through. -7. Did not think that through. One. No, reset. Yes. Okay. What is easy to get? Go from -2, 3, and 4, 2. We have the blue one. And are at 2 green. We change that to plus. We have 2 red, 0 green. And then yeah, okay, I think that's it. What did I say? -2, 3 plus 4, 2. Mixy. Then this changes that. Then mixy. Now add this. Add to it. Oops. And suddenly we have our chemical solution. 2 minus 6, 5. Ha! I can do maths. Okay, I managed to restore some fragments. Beeswax to Valen. 50 crates of yarn to Dublin. Of honeycombs to Sallow. Sailor, whatever. Third note. Letter from H.M. Burn the documents. Prepare the goods. I will deal with the apiary. Look on location. And well, what were the other ones? Ask people? I keep forgetting. Inquire with people around you. Yes. Yep. Okay. But what people am I supposed to be inquire with? There's nobody here. Oh, is there? Anybody willing to talk? I sure am. Did everyone vanish? Can I take a horsey? Horsey wanna come with? No? You guys look like you know
satisfy my
something.
curiosity?
I have no idea why you think I could help you.
And proximity? Guild by proximity? I
Can
don't.
I ask you a question? Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Okay, ship. Do we know something about a ship? I will deal with the apiary. What does apiary mean? Google, my friend and helper, what does apiary mean? Apiary. Okay, it doesn't help me. Okay. Boat. Maybe talk to this guy. Oh, this woman? I'm sorry. Do you know something? You don't want to talk. Okay. They should be. But no, they don't want to talk to me. Huh. Okay. Normally you tell me the places I have to go, game. If you're on the ship, you will be taken care of. If not, you are on your own. Huh. Yeah, it's the beehive thingy. Talk to more people. You know something. I'm sure of it. No? Where was the hive again? Okay. You're living dangerously, kid. Do you know something, lady?
Do you know anything about this?
Yes, of course. Let me tell you what I know.
People told me that I can find the apiary to the west of Wigging Street and northern Miners End. They also warned me to stay away. Wigging Street, northern Miners End. Okay. Wigging Street. Wigging Street. There we go. Somewhere around here. Good. Thank you, lady. Old warehouse quarters. Lady be more helpful than any of the guys around. But it might just be Sherlock. Awesome attire and his overall charm that let her spill the beans. Dish out the honey. I don't know. Are we? Are we on Wigging Street? Kinda. Kinda. Okay, no. That looks to be more... You wanna talk? No? Oh, what's this? The thing is to remain sober for at least today. Okay. Kind of sad. That you need a reminder to stay sober for at least one day. But if it helps, sure. I hope you add more so you can stay sober longer. Yeah, let's just follow it to the end, I guess.
Do you know anything about this?
I have no idea why you think I could help you.
Who knows? Oh, is that the beehive? Apiary.
Get off me! Sherry, don't even think about breeding these nasty things. Ugh.
Sir, I'm looking for a man who goes by the name of Hive Master.
Blah. Observe. He's been stung quite some bee stings. Snuff? What was that? He's the missing police officer. Yeah, with a 6-shot revolver. Because the hive master and the police officer are one and the same. Hiding the missing ear. Tasting snuff taker. The sulky clergyman in his 50s is clearly unhappy with my intrusion. He has some grated tobacco and on his clothes and bee stings on his hands. Apparently he's been tending to the bees at the apiary for a while now. He's hiding a missing ear and carrying Placido's revolver. The beekeeper is none other than Chief Inspector Placido, using the hive master's fearsome reputation to keep people away. The sulky clergyman in his 50s is clearly unhappy with my intrusion. He has some grated tobacco on his clothes and bee stings on his hands. Apparently he prefers a secluded life that allows him to tend to the bees and pull the criminal strings from afar. He is hiding a missing ear and carrying Placido's revolver. He is... the beekeeper must be none other than the notorious hive master, which means that did not end well for the chief inspector this time. Placido must be dead. No. Nah. Yeah. Yes.
Chief Inspector Placido.
And what makes you think that?
Why, your missing ear, amongst other things. You need a larger hat. I've been investigating your last case on behalf of Sergeant Stark, and now I think I understand what happened to the hive master.
Humor me.
You invented him?
You killed him, didn't you?
Huh. You're sharp, son. I'll give you that.
But why? Everyone deserves a trial.
Wasn't my choice. He and his thugs attacked me when I went to arrest them. It was a kill or be killed kind of situation. Turned out for the best, though. With his cronies dead, not a soul knows what the hive master looks like. His own gang, scared stiff of him.
So you assumed his place to dismantle this criminal enterprise from within?
Damn right I did. And after I'm done, I'm not planning to go back. I've had enough of this rotten nest of corruption. But it just won't leave me alone, will it? First, they dismiss my retirement requests, and now they send a sleuth after me.
It's not like that.
I tell you what it's like, son. This is not the first case you've worked on for Stark, huh? That amateur promoted to a sergeant for his merits? I don't think so. You're not an officer. But from what I can see, you are much brighter than the lot of them. So what's your stake in this? You some sort of consulting detective?
Yes. I suppose you could call me that. My name is Sherlock Holmes, at your service.
Then do me a service, Mr. Holmes. Drop this case and don't tell anyone you saw me here. Let me enjoy my retirement in peace.
I'll consider your request.
I'll consider your request, sir. Either way, I must talk to Sergeant Stark.
Tell him I died a hero, or a coward, I don't care. As long as they leave me alone.
Okay. What else do we have? Oh yeah, portrait. Pin it. And back to the police office we go. Yes, press any button. Lego. Finish the final case for today.
Sergeant Stark's back at his desk, across from the Chief Inspector's office.
Okay, thank you. I forgot that he moved up in the world.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
Chief Inspector Placido can be presumed dead. I was unable to find his body, but the evidence is unequivocal. He's gone.
I suppose I expected as much, but still it doesn't make it any easier. Placido was a good man. You would have liked him if you'd met him.
Yes, it's a pity. I'm sure I would.
In any case, no matter how bad,
You're such a
the
bad
truth
liar.
is better than uncertainty. Please, take this as a token of gratitude. You've done us all a great service. Thanks again for your help. Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
The man deserves to be left alone.
I didn't even pay attention to the choices there. Okay. Next time, let's go for Mycroft's request. I actually could go for longer, but because tomorrow will be a hot day, a very, very hot day. I'm considering of waking up earlier and maybe walking the dog earlier, so I should probably go to sleep now that it's 11 p.m. Not that it matters. I'll be awake at 5 a.m. anyway. Yay, I love my body. Oh well, that's safe. The muse from abroad. Neat. We can continue tomorrow, don't worry. You know me. You should know me by now. I always yawn. But my brain is functioning somewhat normally. Could be worse. I've been more tired during streams, definitely. My body just never gets enough sleep. But it's its own fault, so blame my body, not me. Oh well. Thanks for joining me, Erica, and everyone else as well, of course. We'll continue this tomorrow. Yeah, let's do my Croft side story first and then continue with Google's request, invitation to his art gallery, and see where that leads us. And now, I remember saying yesterday I would focus on the main story during streams and do the side stories on my own, but now I ended up doing them on stream as well. Oh god damn it. I'm so bad at keeping my word. Doesn't matter. Tomorrow, we'll see what we do. And, I hope you do too. I hope it's not as hard for you as it is for me. And yeah. Take care. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Bye bye.